That chap is so damn ugly, even an unmasked Jason Voorhees laughs at him. Ha ha. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this is my review for AETERNOBLADE 2. So, dear viewers, this particular video game, AETERNOBLADE 2 or AETERNOBLADE 2 Infinity as it's sometimes known, was originally released in 2024, a year I remember fondly as the year I played a hell of a lot of video games. But we are not here to talk about just any bloody video game. We are here to talk about AETERNOBLADE 2, and just like that beautiful bearded bastard Barry Bertrum, you're probably wondering,
what is this?
AETERNOBLADE 2 is rather, unsurprisingly, a sequel to AETERNOBLADE. This time we play as not just one, not two, but 3 different unique characters, including our returning heroine Freya, as they go on a new quest to restore the AETERNOBLADEs. And this new quest will see us navigating complex ruins and mystical forests, solving puzzles, and of course engaging in combat. And this time we won't just engage in combat in 2.5D, but sometimes the game, for absolutely no apparent reason, will suddenly become a 3D game. And yes, haha, it is as jarring as it sounds. So let's review this video game sequel the only way I know how. Badly. And speaking of the word badly, I've got to admit, dear viewers, that I'm rather conflicted with this game. I spent 25 plus hours playing this sequel, and while part of me wishes I had spent my time doing something a little bit more enjoyable, like watching paint dry, or listen to Bertrum tell me how he's fallen down the stairs again, or reading the obituary section in the newspaper. I both enjoyed and rather detested this video game in equal measure. Allow me to elaborate. This game is definitely far superior to its predecessor. The gameplay, that kind of hacking and slashing, rather like my second wife, definitely feels better than the first. And if you must know, my second wife felt rather like she was stuffed with cotton wool. So cuddly. And no, that's not because she was a stuffed animal wearing lipstick and lingerie, despite what the internet would have you believe, dear viewers. This sequel's platforming and general controls do feel a lot better than the first game, which was often stiffer than I am on a daily basis, waiting with bated breath for news about Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. In terms of the platforming itself and the combat, yes, even when it does turn into a 3D, third-person action-adventure combat kind of thingamajig, this game is rather enjoyable. And though I didn't understand 87% of it, I also enjoyed this game's narrative and its absolutely appalling voice acting. And while that might sound like something of a contradiction, how the hell can you possibly enjoy appalling voice acting, OCG? Because it's so damn amusing, that's why. I love laughing at people who have absolutely no talent whatsoever. That's why I like laughing at that moron who lives next door, who has no arms, and somehow still thinks he's going to be the next world champion of fencing. I mean, how deluded can you be? That's like me saying I'm going to be the next world champion of three-legged ballet dancing, when I've only got two bloody legs. Ha ha! So when this game is simply being an action-adventure platformer / hack-and-slash-action game with its terrible voice acting, its abundance of cutscenes, I enjoyed my time with this game. But sadly, all of that is probably less than 50% of the experience. This being a kind of sort of metroidvania game, you're going to spend a hell of a lot of time figuring out just where to go and what the hell you're supposed to be doing. Backtracking and shaking your head in frustration when you say to yourself, what the hell am I supposed to be doing here? And haven't I seen this lamppost 517 times already? And why the hell do I have to keep killing these bastards that I've killed 27 times already? And who the hell put that rock there? Seriously, who put that bloody rock there? A bloody child is going to come along and trip over that bloody rock. Then what's going to happen? You are going to have a lawsuit, Mr. Level Designer. And don't even get me started on this game's bloody time travel, puzzle, mechanic, power, whatever the hell thing. That's right, just like the first game, you'll have to use several powers to turn back time, stop platforms, make them go in opposite directions, open gates, slow down time so you can run under the bloody gate. All of that absolute nonsense. And this game is absolutely packed with those kind of environmental puzzles. And well, the first couple of times I ran into them wasn't too annoying. Once you've spent 25 hours playing this bloody thing, they just become an absolute hassle. Yes, of course, some of them are completely optional so you can get gear or power-ups or whatever the hell else. But just to progress through the game's stages means you're going to have to spend a lot of time figuring out how to progress. How to reach that ledge which is too high to jump to. How the hell you're going to move that bridge and get it to stay floating in midair. How the hell you're going to juggle an enemy, freeze it in midair, then jump on top of said frozen enemy and be on your merry way. And sometimes when you're trying to figure out what the hell to do in these sections, the game will just throw unkillable enemies at you. That's right, unkillable enemies. And these bastards are just going to keep coming towards you, distracting you, making you fight them, which is pointless because you can't kill them. So instead the bloody things will just damage you, or worse yet, send you plummeting into an instant death pit. If that sounds like a good time to you, then it's about time you make an appointment with your psychiatrist, because you are absolutely batshit crazy, my friend. I didn't enjoy this game's environmental puzzles one bit, and they just keep throwing more and more at you. You'll be harassed and molested by another bloody gate puzzle time and time again. You spend all your time trying to figure out, is this the point where I stop time, reverse time, bring out illusions of myself to help me push this particularly heavy block so I can kill that totem pole looking bastard that keeps shooting bloody fireballs at me? Though on a slight positive note, you can parry said fireballs and make them go in different directions to either kill other enemies or shatter unbreakable walls. So I suppose that's something. Though even trying to get these fireballs to go in different directions is an absolute nuisance in itself. You have to press R1 to dodge the bloody fireball. Then when time slows down slightly, you have to hold down R2 and press the direction on the left stick. Which, trust me, is a lot easier sounding than it actually is to pull off the bloody maneuver. So I don't know, dear viewers. I don't know if I can really recommend this game because I spent so much of my time exclaiming, "Oh my god," or "What the hell," or "Are you joking, man?" Like I said though, the platforming's fun, the combat's fun, the boss fights are fun, the voice acting is absolutely appalling, which makes it fun, but the rest of the game, no thank you. You can keep it, Mr. Game Developer, and don't you dare say you're going to make EternoBlade 3. Or at least if you are, have the decency to pay me to play it. Therefore, I declare that EternoBlade 2 isn't so much bollocks as it is bollock. Because half of it's good and half of it's crap. Oh, you got that. Splendid. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another amusing review from yours truly. If you enjoyed this little review of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then, feel free to give me a thumbs down. But please remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming. Ah, Bertrum, there you are. Where's my dinner? Are you still here? Oh, you must have really enjoyed this video then. In that case, you had better subscribe to the channel and check out our other content. Otherwise, you're a booby pants, and no one wants to be a booby pants.